Over the past few years, the lines between gaming and gambling have become blurred. And this has happened mostly because the gaming industry has moved to a business model that focuses on in-app purchases, microtransactions, and loot boxes. Now, there's been a lot in the press about loot boxes, and there are even government hearings happening all over the world right now. And that brings us to today's news. This week, Grand Theft Auto 5, also known as GTA Online, added a real casino into their game. In this casino, you can gamble in multiple different ways, and due to this, it's actually currently banned in over 50 countries due to their gambling laws. Now, we'll talk more about this, but first I want to show you how the casino works, and then we'll talk about why it's such a problem.
Announcing the grand opening of the Diamond Casino and Resort. Play around, escape the ordinary, an exclusive luxury adult playground with limitless indulgences. Binge and give in to temptation in our VIP casino. Play table games, slot machines, bet on horses.
Lonely stepbrother takes the race.
Spin the lucky wheel to win prizes or a new luxury car. Depraved nightlife. World-class luxury shopping. Or relax on the roof terrace and swing by the hot tubs and infinity pool. The party doesn't have to stop. Spend your money sensibly by purchasing a luxury penthouse, complete with lounge, guest bedrooms, home theater, bar, private tables, spa, and an office. Penthouse owners can play high-limit tables and chill in the VIP lounge with other people of a certain caliber. Give in to your whims and desires and an experience you'll never forget. Until you do. Private, pristine, impeccable. The most exclusive casino in San Andreas. The Diamond Casino and Resort. Play around.
Now, there are other videos on YouTube that cover in more detail how the actual monetary system works, but for our video, you just need to know that you can purchase chips using real-world money and then use those chips to gamble within the game. What you can't do within the game itself is cash out these chips for real-world money. And this is the exact loophole in gambling law that the gaming industry is currently exploiting in order to profit. And this is why it's a problem. The GTA Casino and other social casino games like it are virtually identical to real-life gambling. They feature comparable, if not identical, audio and visual cues and gameplay design, and we know from research that this creates a lot of problems. The first problem is that simulated gambling leads to real-life gambling. In Canada, a 2015 study reported that 26% of participants had migrated to online gambling from social casino games. And spending money in-game was the only significant predictor of migration. In Australia, a 2016 study found that 9.6% of adults reported that their gambling had increased as a direct result of playing social casino games. And in Germany, a 2018 study reported that gambling onset was influenced by exposure to advertising. It has also been found that paying social casino game users report more frequent engagement and spending in monetary gambling activities, and 2/3 of them recalled that their social casino game use had actually preceded their involvement in financial real-life gambling. And that's just it. Gaming companies will say that simulated gambling is not real-life gambling because they're intentionally evading gambling law, but research shows simulated gambling leads to real-life gambling. The next problem is that simulated gambling normalizes real-life gambling. It makes gambling appear more positive, safe, normal, and socially accepted, and it may even increase a young person's confidence in gambling due to the relative ease of winning. Now, this normalization doesn't just happen by playing the game and having the simulated experience, but it also happens through your peers or through the influencers you follow. Now, this week there have been a number of videos on YouTube of streamers walking people through the experience of GTA Online and their new casino. And one of these videos is titled Become a Millionaire Fast and Easy by a YouTuber named Mr. Boss for the Win. Now he has over 2 million subscribers, and at the time of this video, his video has almost 1 million views. And I'm just going to let it speak for itself.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the Win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to become a millionaire fast and easy in the new Diamond Casino and Resort update. So I actually really like the slot machines for making money, and the reason I like this is it really only takes one big win in order for it to be worth it. Now, yes, you are going to lose out more times than you do win, but oftentimes you will get small rewards that will allow you to keep up your chip count as you keep spinning away. And like I said, it really only takes one time to get a jackpot like this, where you can get a maximum of 2,500,000 chips and you're set. But as long as you're getting some chips back in order to sustain the ability to keep betting over and over and over again, as long as you hit that one big win, you're going to be really good to go. However, no matter what table game you choose to play, whether that's 3-card poker, blackjack, or roulette, I recommend that you do so at the high limit tables. And the reason for that is you can bet an extreme amount more, which means your payout is going to be a lot more if you're able to win. Now, I personally preferred to do this with blackjack, and you can see that just after a couple of hands, I ended up winning a lot. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to win every single time, but if you understand the rules of blackjack and if you're pretty smart about things, you should be able to very easily get a lot of money here.
Now, I'm not here to throw shade at Mr. Boss for the Win. I'm not here to call him out. I just think his video really shows a good example of how not just only your influencers, but by playing the game, you can be normalizing gambling behavior. And it also happens through the way the game is designed. There's a reason why you're able to use real world money to buy virtual currency, because you don't feel as attached to virtual currency. And virtual currency is also not covered under gambling law. So although you're in the act of gambling, you're winning, you're losing, you're placing bets, you're doing the behavior, the gaming company can help you feel like it's not really that bad, you're not really doing anything wrong, you're just having fun. Although it might not seem like you're gambling, you are. And whether you win or you lose, gambling in the real world is extremely risky. You are likely to lose your money, and simulated gambling experiences like the GTA Online casino normalizes gambling behavior. The next problem is that simulated gambling actually increases your risk for problem gaming or gambling. A study in Germany found that prevalence of internet gaming disorder amongst free-to-play games was 5.2%, which is higher than the typical 1 to 3%. They also found a significant positive association between spending money on free-to-play games and endorsing symptoms of problematic gaming. Other studies by Dr. Daniel King and Dr. Mark Griffiths have found that monetization features such as loot boxes and microtransactions may contribute to more problematic gaming, because the more financially involved you are in the activity, the more that can resemble features of problem gambling, like spending more money than one can afford, borrowing, or even stealing money. And we've seen a lot of cases recently of families coming forward saying that they've realized their kids have stolen their credit cards in order to buy in-app purchases or buy loot boxes. And this is a hugely problematic issue. Spending money in games increases your psychological commitment to the game due to things like the sunk cost fallacy and the endowment effect. And gaming companies know this, and that's why they're integrating these features into their games. And in another study, it was found that participants who spent money on microtransactions reported higher problem gambling severity, increased impulsivity, and reward sensitivity. To recap, games like GTA Online that offer simulated gambling experiences lead to more real-world gambling. They normalize risky gambling behavior, and people who participate in them tend to report higher problems with both gaming and gambling. Now, some of you watching this will say, Cam, the game is rated M for mature, and it's intended for people over the age of 18, but we know there's very little age verification, and it's very easy for kids to play this game. Now, it's hard for us to know for sure what the demographics are, but 2 polls on different forums online found between 12% and 36% respectively. GTA 5 has sold over 70 million copies worldwide, and it's estimated that 75% of those have played GTA Online. If we're being conservative and saying 10% of people who play GTA 5 are under the age of 18, that means that over 5 million kids are being exposed to simulated gambling. Simulated gambling is not currently disclosed in their game ratings, and it would be very easy for a parent to not know that this type of content is in the game, and even easier for a parent to not know the potential impact on being exposed to it. So what should we do? The first thing we should do is we need to modernize gambling laws for the digital age. Things like loot boxes and simulated gambling experiences should not be exposed to kids. Call your local government official and bring awareness to this issue. The next thing we need to do is we need to improve age verification for the digital age. You can't just walk into a liquor store and buy alcohol by saying that you're of legal age. So why should you be able to gamble online without age verification? Next, continue to raise awareness and push back against the gaming industry for using these mechanics. Vote with your dollars and don't play or spend money in games that use this sort of predatory microtransaction business model. Finally, if you or someone you know is struggling with a gambling problem, I've included some links in the description of resources where you can get help. Know that you're not alone and know that help is available. Hit that like button or that thumbs up and hit subscribe. We have many more videos like this coming soon. My name is Cam. I hope you found this video helpful and I hope that you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, peace.